world. Today we are gonna get metaphysical.
You have questions. I have the answers.
Who asked you to go out of town? The stupid young one or the married one?
The married one.
That's what I thought. Don't go, you hear me?
Some of you may know that I enjoy and have several tarot decks, some crystals, smudge sticks, that sort of thing. You know, generally I think that any tool that you can use to help you have insight into your strengths and weaknesses, your relationship, that makes you be thoughtful about self-growth and self-care is useful. And so I find that subject interesting, though I wouldn't say that I put, you know, all my eggs in that basket in any shape or form, but I do enjoy it. So I wanted to share with you today a tarot deck that I just got. It's one that I've had my eye on for a while, and it recently went on sale on Amazon. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description down below. So I finally splurged and got it, and that is the Fountain Tarot. This is a beautifully illustrated deck by an independent artist and seller. So what I wanted to do was open these up, show you a few of the major arcana cards, and then we'll shuffle and pull 3 cards at random and see what the guidebook has to say about them. Okay, as a disclaimer, I am no expert in tarot cards, far from it, but I will give you a little bit of the dummies guide here to give you a point of reference. Here is the box. It's got the hollow thing going on. It's beautiful. Nice sturdy cardboard here with a magnetic closure. And it says, "You are the voice and the breath of universes." How nice. So it comes with a guidebook here. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. And here are the cards. They have these nice gilded edges, which are beautiful. And here is the back art. Nice, thick. It's just a little info card. We hope the Fountain Tarot brings you joy, clarity, and inspiration. These are called the Fountain Tarot because there is an extra major arcana card, and that is called the Fountain. Most Rider-Waite based tarot decks are broken into 2 kind of categories. There are the major arcana and the minor arcana. The minor arcana are kind of like the suits. There are 4 of them, and the major arcana are like trump cards, basically. So they are the cards that tell a spiritual journey and a spiritual story. They are the strongest cards if you get them in the reading. In a reading, you want to pay special attention to them, and the minor arcana cards just help kind of further describe those major cards. So they're numbered and go in order, so I thought I would show them to you. And then again, in this deck, there's an extra major arcana card, and that is the Fountain. So first up is the Fool. It's card 0, you'll see, and they always start with the Fool and go in order. The Magician. The High Priestess. I love the kind of muted colors in these, and that there are human figures in almost all of them. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. It looks like they use pastels in these illustrations. I just think they're so striking. Strength. the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star. Sorry, we're getting a glare. Let me see if turning this light off helps or hurts. Is that better? Not quite sure. The Sun, Judgment, the World, and of course, the Fountain. So let's get the book out and read about the Fountain card. The guidebook says the Fountain, B. The fountain exists outside and beyond the cycles of birth, death, time, and form. It is the nameless, changeless source of which everything is a part. It is the waking from the dream of separateness and identity, and the recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things, divine nature. When the fountain appears in your reading, relinquish all illusion of control and remain quiet. It invites you to observe, master less, and to just be. Effortless and indistinguishable from life, you are the voice and the breath of universes. Meaning, oneness, a moment of cosmic clarity, fully awake, the end of seeking, enlightened being, surrender to that which you are, whole and perfect. Reversal, which means when you get this in a reading upside down. Identification with a role of personality, fear of being alone, mind obsessed, separation from source, resistance to or denial of reality. So what I thought we would do is give these a shuffle and just pull 3 cards and see what the guidebook has to say about them. They're nice big cards, bigger than your playing deck of cards. Standard playing deck, and that is typical of tarot cards, that they're larger, which makes them more awkward to shuffle. So first, we have the Ace of Coins. Looks like a shield to me. And you can see it just kind of being framed and embraced. Ace of Coins. Early abundance. A beautiful golden coin shines radiantly in all directions over a lush and verdant garden. As the foundation of the suit, aces carry raw energy and bright potential. The Ace of Coins is the symbol of material and physical abundance. In a reading, it lifts and enhances all of the cards in its vicinity. It is a gift freely given, but like all aces, it is a momentary blaze of inspiration. Meaning, material and or spiritual abundance, nourishment, contentment, an opportunity to create something new, a reminder to stay grounded. Reversal, material pleasure to excess, wealth leading to unhappiness, spiritual poverty, anxiety, instability. And coins are sometimes pentacles, called pentacles in the Rider-Waite deck, and they are related to the element, the earth element. So they are often related to money, to the body, and kind of more practical pursuits. So that makes sense that, you know, this particular card talks about abundance, material and physical abundance. Cool. So that is the Ace of Coins. Let's just pull the next one, see what it is. The Two of Wands. Kind of reminds me of chopsticks. That's not what is being held here. Like a globe, or a sphere, and 2 wands. Okay. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. 2 choices. The 2 of Wands represents 2 choices. Both of the options are sound, but you only have enough energy to develop one well. If you take too long to decide, you will lose the opportunity. When the 2 of Wands appears in your reading, it tells you that you have enough information and that now is the time to act. Follow your bliss, trust your instincts, and pick boldly. It is true that you become the choices you make, but first you must make the choice. Meaning, a choice between equal opportunities, optimism, boldness, great energy, imminent fulfillment, a well-balanced person, the world in your hands. Reversal, sorrow, unexpected failure, adversity, fear, stagnation, excessive hesitation, hollow achievements, domination by others. Kind of a fork in the road card. Okay, that is the 2 of Wands. Okay, last one. Ooh, a major arcana, the Hierophant. This is the 5th card in the major arcana. Trusted advisor. The Hierophant warmly protects the traditions and offers spiritual guidance and practical advice to the community. Though they are not his own, they have all been entrusted to him, and he shares them freely with anyone who asks. He is the illuminating link between our most cherished beliefs and the actual living of those beliefs in our day-to-day lives. The Hierophant asks you to honestly assess how well your convictions translate to words and actions. He can be a stubborn teacher, but his counsel is worth considering. It will undoubtedly guide you towards inner harmony. Meaning, a giver of wisdom, peace, and assurance, keeper of traditions, a pillar in the community, compassion, guidance, a search for the truth. Reversal, rigidity or stubbornness, fear of change, rejection of traditional beliefs, weakness, a potential liability, misguided assistance. So we were pulling these all upright. I think they're all upright. I haven't mixed the deck up that much, so we didn't get any reversals. Many people, if they're reading a 3-card spread like this, would see this as past, present, and future, or just lay them all out and think about how they interact with each other. People who are more intuitive are guided to how these cards would apply either to their lives or the life of somebody for whom they're doing the reading. But I think that it is an interesting exercise just to pull cards and enjoy them and think about how they speak to you. Do you feel like you're at a fork in the road? Do you feel like you're tossing with a decision, or you're at the point where you need to make a choice? Is there somebody in your life that you can turn to for guidance, or perhaps somebody that you're leaning on and trusting that you maybe shouldn't be? There's no magic to this. I just think it's a really fun exercise to kind of, poke your thoughts in a way that you maybe normally wouldn't do without this kind of medium. So that is the Fountain Tarot. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more content like it, for example, I can show you some of my other tarot decks or my Modest Crystal collection, be sure to give this video the big ol' thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see what I get into next time. Love to you all. Peace!